Hello and welcome to a new episode of Tech Talk on Trust TV. My name is Dorcas, Yakub, Zalla. This week, we'll be discussing the rise of Nigeria's creator economy, turning creativity into currency. We're exploring how young Nigerians are transforming social media creativity into real economic value and how this new wave of digital entrepreneurship is reshaping our economy. Joining me to shed more light on the topic of discussion is Salawu Malik Olarewaju, a content creator and a visual storyteller. But before then, let's take a report on today's topic of discussion. Stay with us. The creator economy is where influence meets innovation and talent meets technology. It's a digital ecosystem where individuals, not corporations, build audiences, create content, and earn income directly from their fans, communities, and brands. It's powered by platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and emerging local platforms, and is driven by creativity, authenticity, and digital skills. For Nigeria, the creator economy is more than entertainment. It's a new form of work. Across Africa, this sector was valued at over $3 billion in 2023 and is projected to hit $17.8 billion by 2030. Nigeria alone accounts for a big share of that, around $31 million in 2025, with over 50,000 professional creators already earning from their craft. That's 50,000 digital entrepreneurs, each building a brand, a business, and a following. Several factors are fueling this growth. Smartphone access. Over 120 million Nigerians are now online. Youth culture. Our young people are tech-savvy, expressive, and global in outlook. Social media platforms. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube give anyone a stage. Fintech innovation. Apps like Paystack and Cheaper Cash make it easy to get paid globally. Global reach. Nigerian creators are now exporting culture. Our comedy, fashion, food, and music are crossing borders daily. The message is clear. Your phone is your studio, your stage, and your store. The modern Nigerian creator doesn't rely only on brand deals anymore. Let's look at the new monetization models. Selling digital products like ebooks and courses, subscriptions and memberships for exclusive access, affiliate marketing through product recommendations, merchandise and personal brands, collaborations, and licensing with local and global partners. According to Tapify Africa, subscription-based creator income grew by over 120% in Nigeria between 2023 and 2025. That shows this isn't a passing trend. It's a growing profession. But the path isn't always smooth. Nigerian creators face some real challenges. Only a small fraction make steady income. About 3% earn above $5,000 monthly. Internet and power supply remain inconsistent. Many creators lack financial literacy and business training. Over-reliance on social media algorithms means one platform change can hurt income. And of course, taxation and intellectual property laws are still catching up. Nigeria's creator economy is more than entertainment, it's empowerment. For every young person with a phone and a story, there's now an opportunity to create, connect, and earn. With the right investments, we can build an economy where creativity truly pays. Many thanks for staying with us. In case you're just joining, the program is Tech Talk on Trust TV. Now with me in the studio is Salawu Malik Olarewaju, and he'll be helping us unpack today's topic of discussion. You're very much welcome to the program, Malik.
Feels good to be here.
All right, so let's kickstart this conversation with getting to know what you think is behind content creation explosion in Nigeria.
For me, I think the main reason behind content creation explosion are three main factors, which is creativity, the creativity of the youth, timing, and technology. Because right now we're at a time where internet is readily accessible for everybody. Smartphones are a little bit cheaper than they used to be. And we have social media for people to post their stories online. Literally, this period that we are in right now, business owners want to showcase more. They want to post their businesses. Celebrities need to post content. Bloggers need to post content. So everybody needs to be around a content creator. So to me, the main element that is pushing the creative industry right now is timing, technology, and creativity.
What about money?
Money motivates everybody.
Okay.
Money motivates everybody.
But you don't think money is a driving force?
Because in the creative industry, passion comes first.
Okay.
If you're not passionate about it, you are going to leave the stage sooner or later enough. So for me, I don't think it's money.
All right, so money, you said, is not the driving force, but it's a motivation.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think content creators in Nigeria are really making money aside, brand deals and advertisement? It's still part of brand deals. But do you think on their own, they are really generating income on the social media platforms?
In content creation space, we have several dynamics and several ways we can monetize our craft. So aside from maybe making money from streaming platforms, in Nigeria, what creatives do, like myself, is we create content for people. So by creating content for people, I mean the business owner needs a content, the planner needs a content, the MC wants a content. Even though at the end of the day, when you look at the wedding industry, it's saturated with a lot of content creators, and maybe you don't even get to experience the wedding that you are there for, and you have a lot of people. But that's the effect of the explosion that you get from content creation. That's let you know that there is demand for the market. So in terms of monetization, aside from creating content for those people sell ebooks, people sell edit presets. So there are several dynamics to monetize your craft, and there are several ways Nigerians are monetizing their craft.
So what do you think is holding most creators back from turning, their content into real business? We have so many Nigerians that are dancing online, and they can actually make money from this content.
Exactly,
they're dishing out, they're dishing out for free.
Structure and knowledge are two things that people don't invest in. Being a content creator, you're passionate about your craft, obviously. You love your craft, you love what you do. But if you don't have the business perspective of what you do, you have challenges monetizing your craft. So you need to put systems in place. And when you have systems in place, people respect you as an authority in your industry. When the way you present yourself, the way you brand yourself, it's not enough to just post a content. You have to be strategic. So for me, I would want to recommend content creators to try and brand themselves. Try and brand what you do. Look at it as, see if it's more than talent, it's more than creativity. Try and develop something that you can build on, and you can even have your own media house in the long run.
How can you brand yourself in a fast-growing, digital world? We have artificial intelligence right now. When you see some content online, you'll be asking yourself, is this real? Is this really AI, or is this real? How are you trying to stay relevant in a fast-growing, world where AI is taking over so many jobs? AI is taking over, but AI cannot replace creativity. So the only way to catch up is to learn AI and apply your creativity. So do you use AI in your content?
Sometimes I do.
Wow. Okay.
Because there are dynamics, there are tools that make your work faster.
Okay.
So maybe an edit is supposed to take you a longer period. Maybe with some AI tools and stuff, it could be faster.
So with AI taking over or being out there, we cannot even shy away from it. How do you think content creators can remain authentic? So
it goes back into being original. Before you even infuse AI into your craft. You have to be original. You have to have your own style of editing. There are creators that if I come across their work on Instagram, I don't have to check who posted it. I already know who did the job.
Wow.
Yes. So you have to brand yourself in a way that even when you use AI in your content, you are still seen as an authority of your work. And AI and intellectual property is something that people often, that is a topic that come up often. And for me, I feel like even though we have data protection policies, I feel like AI is growing faster than the laws protecting us from it. So I think we're at a point where developers need to put things in place for maybe like labels, for instance, maybe labels on videos. Let us know which one is real. Let's know which one is a clone. Something like that.
What about protecting intellectual property?
You know, when developers, for instance, AI itself, Meta itself, Facebook, Instagram, Meta itself can infuse a program into their apps such that when you post an AI-generated video, it comes with a tag. So people know what they are watching, because misinformation sometimes starts from misuse of AI.
But they somehow know how to tweak it. Like, it's your intellectual property, but someone can edit it, rework it, put some things in it, take some things out, and make it his own content.
In that concept, what would be my own recommendation to that is, if you look at the music industry, right? The artist drops a song, releases a song, he gets a certain percentage of a royalty. The producer gets a certain percentage of royalty. The music label gets a percentage. So I think we're at a point where the industry is still growing, and I feel like we'll get to a point where in situations like that, you will get your royalty.
I want to touch on fintech tools and, you know, payment platforms. Do you think they're really helping creators get paid? Is it easier now to get paid from these platforms?
Yes, it's much easier than it used to be.
Okay.
Because now we have fintech platforms that facilitate payments and people get paid in foreign currencies. But then there's still a lot to be done, because there's still a lot more work to be done. Some platforms are not allowing Nigerian monetization because there is no tool to actually disburse the Nigerian payment. So I feel like there's still a lot to be done, but the industry is growing, and I feel like with time, it's going to be fixed.
Do you think a creator can rely solely on his or her income in Nigeria in 2025 and beyond?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it depends on your motivation. It depends on what wakes you up in the night. As a creative, most of your edits are probably in the night. You can't even be a creative and be lazy. You would not grow. But if you're passionate about your craft and you love what you do and you are involved or inclined with content creation, I can assure you that you earn a living, and even more than just a living. You will not just survive.
I would like to know what led you or what motivated you into being a content creator and a visual storyteller.
For me, I found myself doing it because I'm a graduate of Afebiola University in 2016, and I finished my master's program in Nigeria Defense Academy in 2024. So for me, I love what I do. I found myself doing it. I fell in love with it, and I love what I do.
Wow, no money. Money is not the motivation. I'm shocked because I've also interviewed like another content creator, Abuja based, and he said money was part of his motivation. So you must have a lot of money, Malik.
To an extent, I'm more of a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
And I tried other things before I started content creation. But those other things, I realized I needed content creation for those other things. So those things introduced me to, I had to be a content creator for those other businesses that I had. And along the line, recommendations started coming in. Can you shoot this? Can you shoot that? And I love the whole process. The whole process of moving from one location to the other, staying awake to edit in the night, delivering jobs in the middle of the night, waking up to get compliment messages from clients.
And getting paid.
I love money.
Wow, I like that.
But my motivation for content creation...
I love the fact that you admitted that.
I love money, but my motivation for content creation is not money.
Okay.
I just love the craft.
Okay.
And I look forward to being bigger than I am. I look forward to making movies.
Wow.
I look forward to Netflix. someday. So
nice. So do you think the government is creating an enabling environment for content creators to thrive, or do you think the government has created an enabling environment for content creators to thrive?
right now, there is so much attention on the content industry. And this particular year, a lot has happened. We have had conferences that we have never had before, seminars that we have never had before, signing of documents that would change dynamics of how things are done. So to me personally, I feel this present administration that we have is taking creators very seriously. And for me, I think it's more than just ops. You know, creators get, in the past, creators get involved in politics. But now it's more than that. It's far more than that. We are being respected, we are being appreciated, and that's what matters for me.
Let's talk about building partnerships with brands. Do you think, I like the fact that you say money is not number one for you, because you see content creators, just because they want to make money, they're promoting some of these fake crypto platforms. What do you think is, I know money might be the motivation, but what's your advice for, or to content creators out there in maintaining, like being original, being true, and not get involved in such things?
For me, before you can be a good content creator, you have to first be a good person. By being a good person is by having guidelines. So these guidelines doesn't just apply to a content creator, it applies to all of us. So you need to have policies, you need to have standards, you need to have things you will not do. There are brands I won't work for, not because they are not big, not because they won't pay me well, but because their vision does not align with mine. So I feel like as an human being generally, as a Nigerian generally, I think what we should try to promote right now is being good people.
Okay, I want to touch on tax. Some weeks back, content creators were making content online saying that, well, the government has not created jobs for us. We have found something doing, and now the government is collecting from us. I'd like to know your take on that.
You know, as a creative that started this whole thing all alone, it was just a smartphone and no.
That you bought with your money.
That I bought with my money, with no support, no nothing. I would feel like that, you know. But I understand that at the point that we are in the country, there are lots of reforms going on. And even this old tax policy that is being discussed is getting a whole lot of attention right now. And I want to believe that at the end of the day, our administration is going to make like a very good decision that would be conducive for all of us, because it does not properly align well with my own perception. Because the government, that if there was like a grant that creative had access to, would have okay, we're getting something back from them. Because even look at the whole intellectual property, even though we had reforms and policies, these reforms and policies they're not critical enough. So you're coming in with tax, you're not protecting my interest. So there are things that needs to be done before you take some certain actions. That's just my own perception.
So earlier you said the government, at least the government has tried, it has created an enabling environment for content creators to thrive.
Yeah.
What about private sectors or content creators like you? We have people out there that are aspiring to be content creators. What are you doing? What's your own role in helping them? What
creatives like me do to give back to the industry is training. Training is part of it. Training.
Is it for free?
Not exactly for
Pay a
free.
stipend.
Not exactly for free. So training is part of it. Sometimes I post tips on my story.
Okay.
So just to give back. And we help ourselves in the industry. We have WhatsApp groups. We sometimes motivate each other because being a creative sometimes can take a whole lot from you. You are caught up in your own personal life and deliverables, and you have to deliver. So it's a craft that would take emotions from you. So we are there for each other and we're there to support each other.
How are you still getting jobs? There are so many content creators, visual storytellers. Let me talk about Abuja. There are so many of them in Abuja. How are you staying relevant?
For me,
is it the pricing?
No, it's not pricing.
Oh, okay.
As a creative, I try to up my skill. By upping my skill, I try to improve on my craft. Business-wise, talent-wise, because those are the two elements that matters to a content creator. Most of my clienteles are from referrals. So, you know, there is this saying that a good turn deserves another or something.
Yeah.
So when you treat a client well and you deliver on your terms, the client is most likely to recommend you to he or a clique of friends. So that's how it works for me. I treat every customer as an A-list customer.
So content creators that are just on social media just to make other people laugh and not necessarily converting their content into money, what's your advice for them and how can they navigate these waters?
You know, social media is a world of numbers. When you have the numbers and you refuse to sell something to the numbers, you're wasting your time. So it's more like you can give yourself a title of an influencer. I have 20K followers, I have 50K followers. What are you selling to these followers? Are you selling ebooks? Are you selling tutorials? Are you, how have you been able to like monetize it? So for me, I would advise everybody that has creativity in them and love content creation to think on the part of monetization. Don't just wait to have one viral video and feel like a brand is going to give you an ambassadorship deal or something. After one viral video, what next? What next is what you carry, the substance you carry. So just keep improving on yourself, keep developing yourself, try to be the best version of yourself. That's the best thing you can do for yourself.
So just wrap up this advice in one piece for an aspiring content creator in Nigeria.
For an aspiring content creator in Nigeria, I want to say it's not going to be easy.
Wow.
You're going to have moments of doubt. You're going to have moments you share a project with a client and the client does not even say, I like it.
You'll pay me my money.
You'll be paid. No, the clients may like it, but the clients may not respond.
Exactly.
And you as a creative person, that response means something to you. So as a beginner content creator, just wear your gears. Take it seriously. Invest your time in it. Invest everything you have because it's going to take everything you have. But I want to assure you that with consistency, determination, you're going to get to where you want to be.
Not money, consistency.
I look up to people as well. There are creatives that I look up to. Because
can you mention like 5 of them? I
look up to Grant. For me, Grant is, in Abuja, Grant is the highest for me because I love how he details his storytelling. You can, I can see the effort that goes into what he does.
Okay.
So for me to aspire to be like him or really want to be like him, I must be ready to put in the work that he has done.
Yeah. So
if you want to be like me as well, you have to put in the work. So Grant, Abuja content creator, Durode, Aditola Films.
Okay.
And Dean Flix.
Wow. And then Malik. Thank you so much for coming to the studio. It was really nice, you know, unpacking this beautiful topic with you. Love to see you again.
I would like to come back.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll bring you tech tips to stay with us. Today on Tech Tips, we'll give you smart tech moves every Nigerian creator should master. Step 1. Own your digital identity. Secure a professional domain, set up a personal website or portfolio, and unify all your social profiles under one consistent brand so people instantly recognize and trust you. Step 2. Leverage AI to work smarter. Use AI tools for scripting, video editing, graphic design, and music production to accelerate content creation, free up time, and stay ahead in Nigeria's fast-paced creator scene. Step 3. Build and monetize your own community. Start a newsletter, WhatsApp channel, or Telegram group to engage your audience directly because own communities give you sustainable revenue without depending on social media algorithms. Step 4. Automate and optimize your workflow. Use tools like Zapier, Buffer, or Notion to automate posting, track ideas, and manage projects so you spend less time on busy work and more on creative growth and monetization. And finally, step 5, diversify your income streams. Sell digital products, offer services, secure brand partnerships, or explore local platforms like Paystack, Storefront, or Zalla so you don't rely on just one source of income and stay financially resilient. And that's a wrap on this week's episode of Tech Talk. Do well to follow us across all social media platforms for more programs, news, and documentaries. See you next week for a fresh edition of the program. My name is Dorcas Yakub. Zalla. Thank you for watching.